So, Champions League semifinal, Inter versus Barcelona. That was intense. Did you expect it to go that way?
Honestly, no. I thought Barca would dominate possession, but Inter really flipped the script with that early pressing.
Right? Inter came out aggressive. That first goal within 10 minutes totally set the tone.
It was classic counter-attacking football, barely any build-up, just straight punch.
And you could feel the nerves from Barca's backline. They looked unsure, almost timid.
Especially their right flank. Dumfries was eating them alive over there.
He had that drive. Every touch was purposeful. You'd think he was chasing revenge or something.
Or maybe just chasing a spot in the final. But honestly, I think the tactical discipline from Inzaghi was next level.
Totally agree. Compact mid-block surgical breaks felt like watching a masterclass in containment and release.
But Barcelona didn't just roll over. That Gundogan goal brought them right back.
Yeah, slick little 1-2 with Pedri, wasn't it? Vintage Barca, short passes, sudden incision.
For a moment there, I thought they'd flip the game.
Until Lautaro stepped up again. That finish was ice cold.
And the timing. Just as Barca started to gain momentum, he cuts it off. Brutal.
What did you think of Lewandowski's night? Felt like he was isolated.
That's putting it kindly. He barely saw the ball. Bastoni and Acerbi marked him out of existence.
That inner back three, they don't always get the spotlight, but man, they delivered.
And not just defensively, their distribution under pressure, so calm.
Onana's passing too, underrated weapon in build-up.
You could tell Barca missed de Jong's control. Kessie just isn't the same kind of anchor.
There was a hole in the midfield, no doubt. Inter exploited that space ruthlessly.
You think Xavi could have adjusted better? Maybe brought on more width earlier?
Possibly. Ferran Torres came on too late. They needed vertical threats sooner.
And more urgency. It felt like they were playing for a draw until they were behind.
That's dangerous thinking in a semi-final. Inter wasn't waiting. They were hunting.
You know, it reminded me of Atletico's 2014 run. All grit, discipline, and killer counters.
But with a bit more finesse in the final third. Lautaro isn't just a poacher. He's got vision.
His assist on the third goal proved that. Held the ball, drew the defense, then slipped it in perfectly.
Speaking of the third, what a statement. You could feel Camp Nou go silent.
Like a switch flipped. From belief to disbelief in one moment.
So now the big question. Can Inter go all the way?
If they keep this form and stay injury-free, absolutely. They've got the momentum.
And belief. You can't underestimate what a win like this does to a squad's mentality.
But if they meet City or Real in the final, it's a whole different beast.
True, but finals aren't about who's better on paper. They're about execution on the day.
And Inter's proving they can execute under pressure.
Last thing, what do you think this loss means for Barca's rebuild?
It's a setback, sure, but it also shows where they need to grow. Midfield depth, defensive maturity, game management.
So maybe not a failure, more like a reality check.
Exactly. You can't rebuild greatness overnight. It's a process.
And for Inter, feels like their journey just turned into a mission.
One more game to immortality. Let's see if they can seize it.